Hey guys, Seriously Smalls here today. Let's talk about slime, baby. Let's talk about, no. Okay, so a lot of you, or most of you, should know that slime is this huge craze. I mean, there are over 5 million just posts that were on Instagram because everybody was like, oh, let's make slime with things. If you're like me, I am a former teacher, or if you've got kiddos or something, you may have something like this at your house. This is a bucket full of slime type products, okay? It's anything from slime that we've made, slime that I bought, slime we made with a kit versus glue. So I want to talk to you about it for a minute. The slime, most of the slime, I know it's fun to make, but you either make it or you buy it. So for example, this one was one that we experimented with and we made it out of the glue, where they say, oh, use Elmer's glue or regular glue, and I'm not bashing glue by any means, but they tell you to make it. So the problem with making it out of glue, and you notice I had it in a container that was sealed, one, I don't know if you can tell, but it starts to separate, okay? And not only that, it makes it sticky. I mean, this is what came out of there. And it's not that pliable. It's actually more rubbery than anything. And now my hands are sticky. So to me, that's gross. That was a waste of time. It was a waste of money. Look, it doesn't even anymore stay together. It just comes right back out. So to me, that's disgusting. Okay, so that was the homemade slime that we tried. The next thing we did was a slime kit. I'm a little bit of a dork, a kid at heart. I love to try new things. This one happened to be a sparkly unicorn one. So I was actually going to make it and surprise my niece with it because she's only 4, but it's disgusting. Okay, so first of all, the glitter, it makes it look almost like a pukey snot green. You can see here it's separating again, like the stuff is coming out. And this kit, of course, was fun because, oh my goodness, it gives you little things inside. Well, first of all, if you look at how it's, coming out of the container, it gave you little unicorns to put inside and little crystals and sequins that you could pick out. Well, again, I mean, this is nasty. It's not doing anything and it's leaving my hands sticky. So now I feel like I need to go wash my hands. But guess what? I can't because I'm doing a video and I'm not that great yet. So I don't know how to pause or to edit yet. Okay, so this is one that I bought and we did it with the kids and it was from the Crazy Art brand and it was called Smart Putty. And I'm like, oh, well, this looks fun. It's in a metal container. You know, it'll be a little more, hydrated. I guess it won't dry out and everything. Well, one, it makes it difficult to open, and two, if I can actually get it, oh yeah, it's disgusting. Like, it is. I know you can't feel textures on here, but it's gross. First of all, this was supposed to be a bright blue, and it looks kind of black. And it's a little shiny, but it's disgusting. It's hot, kind of, and you can kind of see all along the edges. It's sticky, and it's gross, and it's nasty. So the reason why I'm doing this post is I wanted to ask you guys, how many of you have had a terrible experience with slime? Whether it's in your home. See, I'm putting the lid on and it's like I have boogers everywhere. That is disgusting. I cannot say that enough. Seriously, this is gross. So how many of you have had an experience with slime, or y'all were trying to make slime and it just turned out to be disgusting? Okay. If you have, please leave it in the comments. Tell me all about it. Or if you have a really great slime recipe, maybe post it and encourage others to try your recipe. Because I don't know about you, but back in the day, I remember when Nickelodeon came out with Gak. And y'all remember the Gak? It was in like a blob-like container and it came in bright colors. At first it was just green, but then it started coming out in pink and yellow and orange, and it was the coolest thing ever. Well, then they came out with Floam, which was basically Gak, but with little styrofoam balls inside, right? Made it super fun. Well, today, I truly want to talk to you about my most famous product, okay? My favorite. I shouldn't say famous. Maybe it will be famous. But I love it because most slime, or as a parent, a teacher, an adult, maybe even a big brother or sister babysitter, you hear the word slime and you go, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? what kind of mess did they make, what is it stuck in, and how am I going to clean it up? Well, today I'm going to tell you about Erin's Thinking Putty. I got this little tin can from a store called the Learning Zone. And I was just there looking around kind of for myself, figuring out what kind of fun things I want to buy, because even though I'm 36, I'm a total kid at heart. And at the checkout, they had these little containers, and they had them, and it said like neon. This one says hypersensitivity, and they were promoting this new product in this small size. And I myself am a very tactile person. I love to constantly be fidgeting and things like that, and with the new fidget craze with spinners and everything else. But I thought about it, and I was like, oh, this would be perfect. I can throw it in my backpack if I'm going to a meeting or a conference. I can throw it in my purse in case I'm going to the movies or somewhere, and I just want something to play with. Sorry, my fur child keeps wanting to get in the video. So I love it because, yes, it is in a metal container, but it comes right off. The best thing about this is that it doesn't dry out. I will say, though, I apologize if it looks difficult. My arthritis is acting up a little bit today, so at first it was hard for me to get it out. Because this is their mini 10 or their small 10, and you get a good amount of putty. You get just enough that you can play with it. And the best thing about this hypersensitivity one is that it changes colors. So the more that you play with it and you stretch it, and this one is harder because it's a sensitivity one, it warms up with your heat and changes colors. It will actually turn more into a yellow. But you can break it apart like I just did, and then you can smush it back together. So I like this for the fact that it makes fun therapy. So like with my arthritis, it's fun. When I was trying to get my students to go and improve their pencil grips, it made it a lot of fun because you can just stretch it and it goes back together. Well, I decided after getting this little one at Putty World, I know you really can't tell, but I've played with it some, so it's more of a yellow, okay? And so I decided after playing with it, I'm gonna go on the website and I'm gonna see what I can find. And guys, this little can of putty is over 6 years old. I know I'm an adult and I take better care of my stuff, but it's 6 years old and it still works, okay? So I went on their website and I was so excited because I found that they do themed ones. So their website is just www.puttyworld.com. And they do tons of different themes for holidays, etc. And so this one was their Stars and Stripes one that they did for the 4th of July several years ago. So this is their traditional size 10, and it's anywhere from $10 to $15 depending on what kind of putty you get. Oh my geez, seriously, look at that. Like, if you are somebody that likes sparkles, then you are in heaven. And so it's so nice because the lid came right off. I'm just digging my fingers in here, and I'm gonna, oh, sorry, like I said, arthritis. But it just comes right out. I mean, it just comes right out. And I know you're thinking smalls. Seriously, it looks just like the glue ones you were showing. No, look. It's already pliable. It's movable. I love this stuff. Now, this one actually glows in the dark, but I have not charged it for you guys, and I don't know how to turn the lights off on my camera, so I couldn't show you that it glows. But this one actually glows in the dark, and this one is over 4 years old. I think it's 5 years old, and look how pliable it is. This stuff never dries out. And my most favorite thing about the fact that it doesn't dry out is that it's not sticky. So it's like I've been playing with this, and guess what? Now it's like I could go eat Cheetos or something, and I wouldn't be like, oh gosh, my fingers are feeling like I have to brush them off. And so then the best part is you can just kind of shove it back in, and you close it. Now, with that being said, they have tons of different styles. Now, I apologize, I'm going to read off a list because I want to make sure that I tell you all the different styles that they have, okay? The different colors and themes. So let me tell you. So they have ones that glow, like this one, and then they also have an ultraviolet one where it comes with a little blue light, so you could, or your kids, I mean, you could too, you could spread it out and then you can write on it and it does secret messages. They have sparkly ones like this, or lustrous ones that they have. They also have magnetic ones that come with a magnet, so you can make them dance around. And then, of course, they have the heat-sensitive ones, like this little one that comes in different colors, but they are all full size. When you go on their website, they do come in full-size 10s. So me, I like the fact that they're pliable and everything. And so the fact that I'm kind of a kid, I went and I ordered me 2 more. This one because I love unicorns. I know I'm such a kid at heart. But this one is called the Glow in the Dark Thinking Putty Enchanting Unicorn. Okay, and so on the website, it gave a description that it was glittery and that it would glow in the dark. Again, I haven't charged it, but let's check it out. So brand new 10. This was only $10, and I know you're thinking, wow, Smalls, that's a lot of money for putty. But it's not when it lasts so long. I mean, this one, I've had it for, what, 5 years now, at least? And it still works. So this one is a gorgeous light pink, and I don't know if you can kind of tell, but it's got shimmery, iridescent glitter in it, okay? And so it is a soft putty because sometimes you can order it hard. They have firmer textures, but this one is super soft. And I just want you guys to know that I have had this putty at my house for over a week when it came in the mail, and I have been dying to play with it. But I told myself, no, I need to wait because I need to do it on camera so it's more exciting. So now this one is a little softer, so it is a little bit more difficult for me to get out. But what else is great about this is not only did I tell you, like, I used it in my classroom, but if you're a nurse, if you're an OT, if you're a doctor, think about how good this would be for your patients and their hands. And then, like I said, it's not sticky. So you can totally let them play with it for a little while, roll it into snakes, do different things, and then your hands are clean. So now I don't know if me stretching this out, if you might be able to see the glitter a little bit better. But all right, so that one was my enchanting unicorn. I love sparkles. So I had to go and get this other one. Now this other one is called Stardust. And so when you think of stars, you probably think of twinkling and everything. So this one is actually called the Super Glowing Thinking Putty. And so when you open up the box, pardon me while I open it without ripping it to shreds, because I'm kind of a nerd. Even though I know I'm keeping this, I'm not one that likes to rip open packages unless it's like a birthday present. So I guess this could be a present to myself. So this one is actually, it described it online as a glow-in-the-dark ultraviolet one, but also that it was black with tons of different sparkles. So I am super excited because I love sparkles. Oh my geez, hold on. And I forgot, this one comes with the little light. So when you first open it up, it does come with the light. Now my light happened to be on top. If you get a putty with the light, who knows, it might be on the bottom. But guess what? A little extra therapy. It's more like a prize because now you get to pick it out of the putty, which is another great thing that I've done before when I've been in the hospital, or I've had even my kids that are trying to improve their handwriting. I've put things in there like little counters. You could put pony beads. I mean, you could put noodles, but then it gets kind of weird because you see noodles with putty on them, and then next time you're eating dinner, you see it and you're like, ooh, I don't know about that. So this is super pretty, and I just want to show you, I just pulled it up a little bit so you can see the different colors. Now this light, I don't know if it'll show on the camera, but it is an ultraviolet one. Oh, there it is, that side. So when you push the button, it does kind of, I haven't charged it enough to write on it, but it does come with the light. So to me, that was a good deal. This was $15. It sparkles. You know, what more could you ask for? Now, they do have, if you're one of those that you're like, but come on, Smalls, my kid loves to make their own putty or their own slime. What in the world can I do? Guess what? Crazy Aaron, he thought about you. They have kits, and I'm dying with anticipation to try this. So I might do a video next time that shows me trying this. So this is, of course, holographic because I love sparkles. And so it comes with 5 little containers. I'll read you. It says 5 tins of the clear putty, 3 glitter concentrates, 3 sparkle effects, colored pencils, customizable 10 labels, and then a mixing mat. And so then your child can go and use the same putty consistency and make their own sparkle colors. So I'm super excited because I bought this for myself. All right, so that is $20. They have this one, and then they have a kit that does the hyper color where they can mix it to have it change colors. So now what else could you do with putty if it wasn't for a holiday, all right? Oh, sorry, I'm running out of space. Okay, so they had a special for their holiday themed Halloween ones for $6, and it comes in a little trick-or-treat bag, and it comes with 2 of the small tins of putty. So I went ahead and got this because I thought I would give one to my niece, or I might be nice and give her both. We'll see. Baby, it's not food. Can you see my child? Yeah, that's my child. It comes with two. One of them is called Treat, and it's supposed to be an orange glitter putty. And this one is called Trick, and it's black, but then it will glow green. So I thought that was a really good deal, and it could just be something fun that I could do for Halloween with her. So let's see, what else have I not said? I'm trying to think. Overall, I think it's great because I know you can't really tell, but like my nails are clean. There's nothing in there. There's no putty stuck or anything. Like I said, they're usually anywhere from $10 to $15. It's really not too bad of a deal, I don't think, because it can last a very, very long time. So you can think about it, if you're going to go to a restaurant with your children and you don't want them bringing their slimy, drippy, goopy slime, you could always go online and get one of these. They also have a kit that has 5 small cans of neon. And so then each of your kids can be assigned a color of 10. And hey, if they lose it, oh well, that's not my fault. So I really want you to give it a try. I will put the website in the comments, but I have a couple questions for you, a couple challenges. Okay, so question number 1, have you ever made slime by yourself or with your kids? Have you ever made homemade slime? I want you to put it in the comments. My question number 2 is, what was the thing that you just despised the most about it? Was it the cleanup? Was it having to get all the ingredients? Was it the after effect when your kids put it everywhere? Let me know. And then question number 3, I want you to tell me if you would seriously consider trying some of this Thinking Putty. Now, I promise you I am getting nothing from this. Okay, they didn't contact me and say, hey, Smalls, will you do a great review on this? I did it by myself because with my arthritis and my other ailments, I constantly try out tons of putty because that way it can keep my joints moving. And this one, by far from this brand, has been my absolute favorite. Okay, so I seriously hope that you give it a try, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.